Crazy! It's the crazy train! With me is Omer Ibrahim.
The current speed record for trains is held by the French TGV bullet train. It reaches speeds of 584 kilometres an hour and then braked for 16 kilometres before it managed to stop.
Crazy!
Crazy facts.
Brad Halmer.
Crazy, crazy, crazy for train speed.
I think we're going to do Daisy for a minute.
Who's Daisy?
Crazy, crazy, give me your trains.
You just spoiled Blake's one. And Blake Halmer.
I've got to think of another song now, bastard. Girls are going crazy about a sharp dressed train.
So Brad, you're back.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You can miss me?
Yeah.
Only,
cool.
only with a gun.
I won't miss again. I fixed the stock.
Don't miss much?
I put bullets in.
4 episodes?
No.
5.
5.
So no real traction.
Nothing's happened.
I
No.
don't think so.
Yeah, to imply traction would be to suggest that we ever had momentum.
It's the crazy rail replacement bus service.
Crazy
train replacement bus service.
Yeah, you can't replace the rails with a train.
So we did our Tesco's run today.
We did.
And we turned 40 before we turned 30.
It
right?
was.
Yeah. We bought loads of kind of sensible shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a little bit ashamed of us.
I'm not. We've got energy drinks.
Sensible shit.
Doritos.
Sugar-free energy drinks, though.
I bought
Look at this.
burger flavoured cheese
Yeah.
This is true, you did.
and a sausage.
And a sausage, which is about,
And-
what, a metre long?
A metre of sausage.
Yeah.
And he's on a diet.
Brad's just Instagramming that shit right
Yeah.
now. We need to,
take a picture of food, so I thought Premier Burger cheese.
Yeah, that
Am I
works.
allowed to mention brand names?
Sure.
Yeah.
Premier.
Nike, Sony.
I think we are with the proviso that other
Yeah.
other
I
burger
think
cheeses in a squeezable
I
tube
think
are
it's a
available.
They're definitely
sign
available, yeah.
that we all queued up and bought junk food like processed cheese and Doritos and energy drinks and whatnot, but all made sure we got our club card points as well.
Yeah, they're all on fobs as well.
Yeah, no, I've got a key fob. I had an Iceland one, but it snapped off. And then I went in and they were like, "Have you got a club card?" I was like, "Oh, I did, but it snapped off my keys." They were like, "Yeah, we know."
They asked you what? So they asked you if you had. There's 2 problems with that, right? So they won't fix them, but they know they break.
Yeah, they know their shit, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we've had some complaints."
And 2, they asked you for a club card in Iceland.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Have you got a club card? Get out, you cunt! You're not loyal at all.
It's not a shop here.
I'm on the contrary. I'm loyal to so many places.
I'm gonna have a go at this burger cheese.
You are sick.
You loyalty card whore.
Oh, this isn't going to be good at all.
No,
It's going well for the diet.
it comes in a black and yellow tube.
Can't get the fucking seal off the lid.
While you're doing that,
Got it.
I'm going to dish out.
Why are you doing that? Got it. Fuck your story.
Yeah, well, never
What
mind.
should I try it on? Should I just put some on my finger?
Put some on your finger.
Have a cracker.
That's not a cracker, that's a nacho.
That's racist.
So you're putting some spicy cheese on it.
That's true.
Does it fucking matter what it is? It's a vessel for
Oh,
cheese.
that doesn't look right. It's come out, like there's a star inside
It's
the
got
bottle.
an anus shape.
So it's come out like I pooed it.
Is that what anuses look like?
Yeah, very penetrable.
It's been a while.
That's probably why you're not dominant.
Well, yeah.
Taste.
I don't fuck for dominance. I just fuck for fucking to be honest, gratitude.
Just quietly grateful.
I can't even tell if that tastes of anything.
No.
I'm squirting a bit more.
Made you squirt though.
Yeah.
That's
It
pretty
doesn't.
good.
I can barely taste anything at all.
Oh, it's removed your taste buds.
Pretty
completely.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
God damn it,
That's
Primula.
just what I was hoping I'd vomit.
Primula that. Yeah. Sort me out. Primula me out.
And that's it for this week's
There we
Primula
go.
review.
Have that.
Tune in next week when we review.
A different type of Primula.
we review.
Well, that one had prawns in the
I
cheese.
always wanted to bring out. You get some pretty specialist magazines.
Yeah.
I think there should be a crisp review monthly.
Yep.
And we could actually have articles on the history of crisp making.
Okay.
Reviews of different types of crisp. We can even have a little kids corner, corn snack corner, because I think there's a market for it because everyone has
Definitely.
crisps.
That's
Well,
yeah,
to be honest,
absolutely.
right,
It's a thing I.
There is a
engage in.
magazine called Pipetting Monthly. Yeah, pipettes, like scientific pipettes.
Yeah, I know what they are.
Therefore, there must be a market for crisps.
Yeah.
The people, and that thing's been going for like 3 years.
Well, I reckon that the specialist magazines are probably what keeps places like W.H. Smith even open.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Having worked in W.H. Smith, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I passed him the terrible cheese.
Tickets.
I wish
Yeah, I
I
can
thought
see
for
that.
your terrible cheese.
Well, you get some sort of. They probably get a kickback from that, don't they?
About 50p, I think, yeah.
Oh, right, so they get like
50p, so then you-
That's not
then,
bad.
yeah.
That's
The more
pretty
you eat,
good.
the warmer it
It
is.
certainly used to be, I don't know if it's so. That is shit.
It's not good.
Processed shit.
Yeah,
I like the fact that I'm about to take
go back to
a bite
deep
of
throating your Matheson sausage.
It's like, as you said,
this. I like the fact that I'm just about to
need
take
to
a bite of
remember
it, and
never
everyone
to-
else in the room is telling me it's going to be shit.
it is.
I'm going to say that's roughly an average human penis.
Is that average?
Well,
Bless.
That right angle.
I'm
Yeah.
going to try to deep throat the sausage.
Oh God. Oh God. You're wasted on the heterosexual one.
I know. Why don't I get a girl with a dick?
For those of you who are on the intent to escape from all the porn,
You
Big fat hairy guy
you've
just
come to
deep
the
throated some meat.
You just come to the wrong place.
criminal stuff just tastes of oil. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
it does.
Yeah,
it's not good.
I quite like it.
Okay.
You're mental. You're sat there eating a penis.
You are
That
deep.
was nasty, and I've seen Viking porn.
You just watched it.
Now it's about Omer's up. For those of you who can't see this because there's no visual,
No.
I turned it up the other way so there's a short bit. That was a visual.
Good one, dude.
Good one.
Is it funny on a podcast?
Yeah, I'm doing ventriloquism. Fuck it.
We're all naked right now.
Yeah. I've not got any legs.
I'm so hairy.
Just like our centurion.
I'm so hairy you can't tell it one. Oh, the centurion with no legs.
Yeah.
So my girlfriend.
So you might want to give Brad a bit of context because he hasn't heard this episode.
I think you know. I got a Lego blind bag,
yeah.
and I had a centurion in that had no legs. My girlfriend contacted Lego for me. They have a missing pieces thing.
It's sorry, missing pieces.
Missing pieces. We contacted them in a kind of jokey, not to complain, more of just like a let's see if we can get anything out of it. And she even put like my age, so it wasn't like there was a child complaining about a missing piece.
Oh, that'll
Meanwhile-
definitely sell you in good stead with Lego. It's like
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy in his mid-20s has a problem with one of his blind bag figures. He has no children. He's just fucking retarded.
What's
So,
his name? Barry.
Barry small parts.
Barry the Lego collector.
So we yeah, she's right. And she was like very jokingly put it as like, oh, it appears like our Roman centurion lost his legs in a battle, and then before he came to us, and they wrote back this charming little message. Sorry to see that, blah blah, and that they couldn't replace just the part because it's a blind.
That's
bag.
charming.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, no. It was really, really nicely put. You could tell it was personally written rather than just a generic. Thank you for contacting us about your missing legs.
Thank you for cripple legatus.
So yeah, and then they said, we can't obviously replace the legs. We can't do that. They get sealed up in the blind bags. We can either send you a new blind bag or a keyring of your
We can
choice.
send you the top half. We can't do the bottom.
No, we just don't have enough.
Health and
Hence
safety.
your problem.
Yeah, health and safety.
And actually, before I had time to sort of think about it and email them back, I got a blind bag in the post the other day, and there was a genie inside of it, which was quite cool.
Quite fucking presumptuous, isn't it?
Yeah, you wanted this, not this. But I just thought it was a nice little gesture. Like, as far as I can tell, they're under no obligation to even send me a replacement or a refund. It would be Tesco where I bought it from that would be
maybe
that should give me the refund. It's just out of goodwill. They're like, I mean, it's obviously going to cost them pennies. But out of goodwill, it's just like, here's this Lego
probably
figure.
krona or something.
Yeah.
Like euros.
Oh, we send you a Lego moon.
Your centurion's missing
We
legs.
send you a Lego Juno.
Your room in the crib.
We go to his room.
I think grant you 3 wishes, and one of those wishes could be extra legs.
Yeah, but no, you know how these genies work. I wish for extra legs, and my legs would turn into Lego legs.
Yeah, true.
No,
but to be fair, you with Lego legs would be fucking awesome.
They're not much bigger now, are they?
No, this is true, but they do
I think
bend.
you sit reflecting just a wheel.
Well, like a tortoise that's missing a leg.
Like a unicycle.
Just me with...
Yeah.
Well, no, could we not be like the wheelies from Return to Oz?
Yes.
You don't know what that is?
I do know.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, they were freaky as fuck.
Yeah, it was a horrifying film, right?
Yeah, what's
That film was just creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't downbeat
Fuck
because he
that,
didn't know what you were talking about. He was downbeat because it was a terrible fucking
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some cheese on my sausage.
Alright.
Right.
Some oily primula.
Does this need one of those bays? Borderline porn, crazy.
Kind of a Lego collection. I did meet a guy who had the strangest collection I've ever heard of.
Okay.
He collected A to Zs.
Of...
Road maps.
Wow.
Yeah, he had like one for every single A to Z. And what I always pictured his mum was one day him renting out a football stadium.
That's a generic sports, insert sport here stadium.
And just laying them all out so he could have a complete map of Britain and forms.
Yeah, no.
And then getting loads of toy cars, like one of them rugs
He
you
just
had as a kid.
lived for when people would ask him, do you know where this is?
No, because I haven't actually read any of them.
Yeah.
Is your friend's name Google Maps?
Barry.
Oh.
Google moving.
Google me.
When you said it collected A to Z, I was hoping it would be A to Z of anything, like the A to Z of Lego Legatus, or the A to Z of Skyrim. I don't know.
Any
A to Z of anything.
Like saying I collect annuals.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Yeah.
I live years.
Yeah, we used to have.
I've had a big gulp of cheese. It's horrible now.
Yeah, big
It's
gulp of
not
cheesy
like,
sausage.
if you made like a sandwich out, it'd be fucking gross.
Yeah,
Could you put it on a burger? Maybe that's the idea.
Maybe so.
yeah. Maybe it's meant. Yeah, maybe it's meant to go
Yeah,
as opposed to being
maybe
cheese.
Maybe burger
that tastes
cheese
of burger.
doesn't mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a complimentary cheese to complement the
It's
burger.
not complimentary.
Crazy.
Talking about cheese.
Spread.
This fucking
I'm going to read
crazy.
cheese cast.
Fucking hell, we turned into a middle of the road, middle-aged barbecue hosting podcast.
We weren't until you fucking turned that
You know what, I'm old.
up. Brad.
So I can steer us back onto a slightly more offbeat path.
Trains can't steer.
Speaking of, no, it is on the subject of trains.
Oh,
What, those Lulettes you're waving around?
No, these are Deli 24, our favourite snack.
no, they were terrible last week.
Pepperoni wrapped in British. Pepperoni wrapped around British cheddar.
Spectacular.
Who wants one?
Oh,
I can't wait to fill my stomach with more meat and
Brad, you're up.
shit.
Blake,
Meat and cheese.
After the Gouda and chorizo, I think I'll pass.
you good? Yep.
Oh, go on. I'm feeling a little bit sick.
I don't mind eating the second one.
No, it's fine. I'll do it.
Right,
I would just, for obvious people listening to the show, I'm going to hear this, but I'm just going to hold this processed pepperoni up against this nice pepperoni here so you can see the colour and texture difference.
That is
Yeah.
incredible.
It's a bit like somebody had drawn pepperoni on this piece of cheese.
It's like someone took a piece of lino and said the word pepperoni to it a few times.
It's going to be dipped in liquid pepperoni. Ready?
Yep.
One,
Still
two, three.
rubber.
Look at that. Facial rubber.
Manky.
Expecto cheese meat.
Well, this
Expecto flavour.
It's not good. It's not
is
good.
the third worst thing I've ever had in my mouth.
Okay, I dread to think. What are the other two?
It's got a top 10.
Dread.
Yeah.
Okay.
The abject fear. Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not judge.
Oh.
He hasn't sucked off Sylvester Stallone.
Yet.
Yet. I would.
A dead accident.
Again, would that be just to say you? To say you
Dominance.
had? Yeah.
No, if you suck another guy off, he's dominating you.
I was going to say, you suck another guy off to establish dominance. You're doing it wrong.
No, he'd be upside down.
That's why prison didn't go so well for you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bend myself over and fuck me with your penis.
And rise my way to
That
the
was
top of
true.
this by sucking off everyone in the building.
Then they'll all like me. And I'll put in a democratic vote for prison officer, and I'll get there because everybody will like me.
I feel
Because I'm the crazy talking about prison dick.
Rob, that was disgusting.
No, I actually feel a bit ill from all
And
the
so was the meat and cheese.
horrible cheese and meat products I've eaten.
I know, right? On the
That's
plus
really
side, on the plus side, we actually did. They don't cost much.
No, it
I'll
is
say plus side.
And cock apples.
And
Yeah,
cost-
if you get a packet of meat and cheese and it's less than £1,
you're
there's
okay.
there's a reason it's not going to be any good.
No,
That was.
Horrible.
that was pretty bad. But anyway, so back to my story about trains.
Okay.
So I was on the train commuting back the other day from work.
Training,
Yep.
but not very crazy.
It wasn't. You say that, but
Okay.
this is what happened. So I either spaced for a minute, or what?
Just from my point of view, you just reached in your bag and pulled out an entire frankfurter.
Yeah.
You're mocking me about my giant sausage. Now you're going to eat one.
Yeah.
Just
How to do that?
Crazy.
I phone every girl I've ever had sex with for tips. I mean
What, do you leave
tips.
them in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I leave a bit as like a souvenir every time. So on the
Why
train,
it shed skin like a snake?
I either spaced out for a second, or a middle-aged white woman went in and turned into a young black woman.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I found the mysterious gender and ethnicity reassigning toilets on a southeastern service of all things. Good lord, are you okay?
That was horrible.
Yeah, you didn't
I
have
had
to hear
about 4 different meats just burped out through my
it.
mouth.
You didn't have to hear it.
It was horrible.
Yeah. Oh, you did have to hear it.
I feel ill.
You're not dead.
I think my soul just
Yeah.
escaped.
Which is more than our audience gives us.
This is true.
Well,
Yeah.
it's always the tasting of different meat.
If my soul escaped, it would taste of meat and axes.
Dirty.
Meat and the Axis. You guys really are fucking Nazis.
We'll go on
We'll
to
get-
how
we'll get-
Nazi we are soon.
we'll get to that.
Do your train story
Yeah.
and then we'll...
As if it wasn't enough that happened, then a Hispanic boy went into the toilet and came out also as a middle-aged. And there was a middle-aged white man. So what the fuck is going on this train?
Did you go...
The best fancy dress party ever.
I know.
you go in and
But
come
the
out...
most annoying thing was I went in that toilet and came out as myself. And I've always wanted to be a 15-year-old Puerto Rican boy.
You mean be inside?
It's on my bucket list.
You need a bucket list.
Do you think you witnessed some kind of paranormal phenomena, or were you just kind of distracted by Mario Kart on your phone?
It's entirely possible.
Here comes a Spanish boy now, he's a black.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
You're jumping in that was it. No, it was a Mario style sewer drain thing. They were just jumping. Yeah,
Mario would jump into his thing and still jump out as an Italian.
That's true.
I wouldn't want to jump in the said pipe if there was a train
in
toilet.
a train toilet. No. Did I tell you when I came back from a
It's
festival?
like a princess. You're on your own.
I came back from Hard Rock Hell about 2 years ago now, and we're on the train. Lovely, great.
It's not a
great
festival.
time. No, just Hard Rock Hell. And on the way back,
Hard Rock Hell, it's like Haircut 100 and
it was
Lighthouse Family.
on one of those.
In Hades.
It's one of those weekends, like it's a really good festival. It's inside a Pontins, strangely enough. So you do get a bed. Not that you fucking use it because the music stops at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
But because it's a self-contained campsite, it's not like we're like download or anything like that.
Yeah.
We have to kind of stop at a certain time of night. It's allowed to go. So yeah, it's like the bands, usually like thrash bands playing at 4 in the morning. It's just good fun. And on the way back, it was one of those like must have had 4 hours sleep combined over the past 4 days kind of thing. And on the way back, my nose just bled, which it always does when I get tired or stressed. And I managed to.
You're that kid at school.
Yeah, no, I wasn't in school.
Miss, Omer's had a nosebleed again.
No, I didn't bleed in school. It was since I started getting my nose broken.
You didn't bleed once in school ever?
Never, no.
Wow.
I kept all my blood to myself.
I'm amazed you
Didn't
kept
even
track.
have a period.
I'm amazed you kept track.
Yeah, I know. No, I wasn't a nosebleed kid, but since I started wrestling, I guess I must have busted vessels or something.
Yeah, probably.
Until we finished school and then he just perioded everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember when I was at school, we had a kid with a heart murmur, and the regular thing with him was, he might be dead after lunch. He'd just be collapsed on the floor. It was crazy.
Really? You just be on the floor?
Yeah. It was like, he was at like 11.
I always imagine a heart murmur is just somebody coming up to you going, heart.
See, if that were me, I would just be like, not being funny, I'm not going to fucking school.
No.
I'm going to be dead tomorrow.
Yeah.
And what have I did? What was the last thing I did before I died? Double geography. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, seriously. Monday mornings.
So I bled in this toilet, and I don't know if this is possible, but it happened. Is that I bled so much I blocked the sink.
No, it doesn't work that way. If it happened, it's possible.
Well, I bled in this. It might have been pre-blocked or something, I don't know. But the sink overflowed with my blood. Well, obviously, it was mixed with water as well, as I'm trying to wash my face off at the same time and stop it, sort of crusting up on my top lip. And
you're also spraying cologne up there to make it clog.
Yeah, to thin out the blood.
Yeah.
And then, so it overflowed, and then of course the train's side to side, and it's sloshing.
Yeah.
And I step out, and my friend's just like, I really need to pee. I'm like, I'd go to the next one.
Yeah.
Because it looks like fucking Carrie's just been filmed in there. And I saw one of the cleaning...
Carrie had a nose
one of the cleaning ladies comes past to put new toilet roll in there, and I swear it was the cleaning lady from Family Guy. I swear it was her. She looked in and went, no. Not in that accent, but I imagined that. But she did just open the door and go, no, and just shut the door and leave. Just from my bloodbath in the toilets.
It's a weird thing about cleaners, right? Because I used to see this at school. There's certain cleaning companies that just let their cleaners have it mandated into their contract that they don't have to clean if it's too fucking messy.
No,
how does that work?
Too much.
Yeah. If I have a big backlog of work to do, I have to do it.
Yeah, it'd be like, I'm trying to think of an example. It'd be like a race car driver going, that's too fast.
I can't corner.
Yeah, I can't do this.
To the left.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 4 rights in a row.
Is there any other job where you can't do something if your job is too hard?
No, well, this is it. I don't understand because we used to have a 6th form common room, and I used to stay in there after school because I used to like play in bands and stuff. So we used to be about after school finished. And I remember the cleaners coming in and literally saying, we're not cleaning that, it's too messy. I was like, what are you for?
Yeah.
What do you
What do you want
exist
to
for?
fucking cakewalk every day?
Exactly. What do you exist for if you're
Were
not
you
to
turning
do
on the floor?
No.
On my last day in my 16 plus, because I left kind of halfway through. Halfway through. I left to... No. There's another story about me getting locked in the toilets and taking a massive poo, though. I do overflow toilets quite a bit. But
hold on, everyone. Omer has an anecdote.
No, just on my last day, I put I don't know why I had it, but I had a disposable razor, and I put it in the microwave and set fire to the tablecloth. It was hilarious. It was my last day.
Because Thursday.
Yeah, because I was
Because
done.
molten plastic and metal are not the best thing in the microwave.
No, they really aren't. No,
But it was
I found that to my cost.
on my last day of main school.
After hamsters.
So I didn't last at
On my
Subway.
last day of man school, I put man school. My last day.
I lost that big boys school
When I learned to be
when
a
I
big
was
boy.
22.
On my last day of man school,
I call it because I'm a grown up.
I put a tuna sandwich behind the radiator. That would have been there for a minimum 6 weeks.
We had that at school too.
Because the cleaners probably would have found it too dirty.
Yes.
Too much fish.
Yeah, there's too much fish in there.
Don't do fish.
No, not fish. We used to have that at school. There was a guy who left the sandwich in the locker for a year.
Lovely.
It came out.
Yeah, after a few weeks, that's going to rot. Then it's going to dry and be nothing.
I mean,
it's not going to smell after.
I'm amazed it wasn't sentient, frankly, after that point. Because it was a hot summer.
No, it was sentient, but then it died. It had been locked in there a fucking year.
Geography.
Yeah.
Double period.
Better than-
No wonder you fucking hated it. It was a sandwich.
One of my old geography teachers died during the week. That was fun. Comedy podcast here.
Wish mine was.
What?
Depressed
Is
trike.
he still teaching you? Oh, I hated it, but it's a guy's dead.
Depressed trike.
Depressed trike. Mr. Powick. He was hilarious, right?
Mr. what?
Mr. Powick.
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 Alright.
And he had. I'm not mocking it at all.
He had a snake in his bag.
That's a bottle of Vimto.
Why does it always have to be snakes?
He'd had, like, before I met him, he'd obviously had a stroke because one arm was kind of gimpy, you know. But apparently he used to.
This is speaking so kindly of the dead. I love this.
No, at all. Like, this is. I wasn't
Sammy leg
it was actually.
Did you use it to slap kids aside with?
Almost, right? That's not. He apparently before I got there, my friend's brother was older, and it was before they were so strict on like teachers talking to. Brad's just waving his arm around. No, his wasn't like like when somebody has a stroke, it's kind of like it dangles.
Yeah.
This was like curled up, like like a velociraptor.
That's the Innsmouth look.
And he used to kind of like flick it around and stuff. But apparently, because he always Brad's hitting me with it looked like Matt Hardy doing a punch. But he used to always have like a little tissue.
Because I turned up one time.
And you were sober too.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the like you had to have something in the hand because the grip on it.
Yeah.
We would always have like a tissue or something like a rubber or something. Okay. But apparently he used to have a board rubber, and if anybody was misbehaving in his class, his arm was like capable of like whipping out, and he would launch the board rubber across the classroom and smack it into like windows and cupboards.
He sounds like the world's shittest action figure.
If you squeeze his legs
With
together,
board
his arm
rubber
won't
whip
come out.
action.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mr. Powick. You were absolutely fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Mr. Geography teacher, here's hoping you're in a better place.
I hated your lessons and your arm was shit.
But I'm sorry you're dead.
Yeah.
Not that your family are likely to be listening anyway.
Depressed track, it's covered in snake.
Cool back. Yeah, Blake the joke sniper.
He is the joke assassin, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If this was a game of Dishonored, I wouldn't have seen him coming. He's not like the assassin
never seen him
Rob, not
coming,
like the assassin version of Rob, where you're just like, hello!
Here I am! Grenade!
Crossbow! Look at this big sword, it goes right into your neck.
That's just how I meet girls.
How you meet what, sorry?
Girls.
The fuck are they? Anyway,
No idea.
have you finished that game yet, Blake?
What, Knifey McKnifeyton?
Yeah, Nicey the Nice.
Pirates Volume 5.
That's the Phil Braddon.
Yeah, because
There's a game called Ni No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, it's called.
you didn't see you in the 70s show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a bit racist. How about those black witch rhinos?
That's Nino Blackie.
We should stop that there.
Yeah,
Carry
we
on, Blake, quick, get us out of this racist hole.
What, the one you keep building?
Dirty honky, get us out of it.
But once we keep bulldozing Jews in.
Nothing.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
Crazy train to Auschwitz.
Belson, it was a gas.
Yes. I was a bit upset. I finally finished it, and the thing that upset me the most is that what I was saying, like, I think I said last time, was the one thing I liked about the game was the bad guy, because at least he was a dick.
Yeah.
But the problem I had was I finally beat him up, and
Spoiler alert. Go on.
yeah, this is the spoiler,
How long's it been
I
out?
suppose, in a way, but. He ends up not being that bad.
Come on!
It's a bit like when if you watch the prequel trilogy of Star Wars and then like, oh, he's just a bit misled.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's
But I was like, yeah, this guy was just like, oh, he was a bit misled and got turned bad by White Witch. And I'm like, oh.
So even
come on,
the grand bad guy.
Even though when you go and fight the White Witch, he's got like a bit of a backstory where she's not actually that bad and went bad because she was a bit mental.
Grow some balls, punch a nan.
Here's the thing with the video game, you don't necessarily want that. You want that kind of pulp.
No, you want
to believe that the person, like in my favourite cartoon, Flight Dragons, the bad guy in that is evil. He's not just a bad guy. He is the root and the source and the reason for all evil. Yeah. It's not like, oh, why is he doing that? Well, because he's evil. He is the idea of evil.
You can have like a moral reasoning behind the bad guy. I mean, something like without doing spoilers, Heavy Rain is amazing. The killer has a backstory which kind of explains why he acts the way he does. But compared to that, all the main characters are good guys. Yeah, it's if they all had a bit which made them a bit bad, it weakens it by comparison. Sure. You can only have one guy. So, oh yeah, he was. You know, Star Wars is a perfect example. Yeah, we know Anakin was kind of led down that path, and but Sidious is pure evil.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, why does he want to do this? Because he's a nasty guy.
And I mean, expanded universe, he is literally the embodiment of.
Oh god, if you read
Dark Empire.
No,
the Sidious book.
Yes, it's not called Sidious. So is it Darth Plagueis?
Legacy of Evil.
Have you read Darth Plagueis?
No.
Okay, it's basically Palpatine is just a fucker from the start.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Much, yeah.
You do get the bad guy. You do get one of the good characters in Heavy Rain who's got a drug problem.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you realise in
flaw. He's not. I'm a good guy because of this.
Yeah,
he just is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have the hero. I mean, you like Achilles and all that in history and legends. They all had like their flaws. They all wanted something they couldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, Achilles had his famous one.
Well, yeah. I wonder what that would be.
He was a gambler.
Yeah.
He couldn't gamble.
Achilles' heel. He didn't like good guys.
Yeah, he only liked.
Wrestling Joe.
He never alphabetised anything.
No.
And he should have, because he was the best placed as Achilles.
Achilles, he had tennis elbow.
Yeah.
Ask Aaron. But it brings up an interesting point, though, because, like, do you think that even in games where you have the option to go good or bad, it's harder to play the evil role because you're so conditioned to playing good? Because a number of times I've played, Fallout, perfect example. You can play it bad and you can get negative karma, and the ultimate goal of the game is still the same.
I find they're usually always built to be played as a good guy.
Yeah.
And the bad guy's an option. And in something like KOTOR, it was so painfully obvious what you had to do.
Yeah.
If you were, literally in KOTOR, is like your conversation options that come and say, "Will you please help me get my missing baby?" You can either go, "Yes, of course, old lady, I'll help you find your missing baby," or "Stand aside, Gaia." That's your options.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, oh, absolutely, I'll take time out of my busy day, or get cunted.
But like, also had George Lucas write dialogue.
Well, he's always designing with an action figure in there. But then, like, by the same contrast, BioWare made Mass Effect, and in Mass Effect, the goal is the same. You're trying to save the galaxy, but you can be a complete arsehat about it, and it doesn't change the thing. It just means that certain people won't like you.
What was that? There was a PS3 game where you had like lightning force power.
Infamous, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Infamous is quite polarising though, because you electricity puns, crazy. It's a really good game. Yeah. I really liked it. But I mean,
that has two endings though, a good and a bad ending.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Gaming's a sore point for me at the moment because everybody's so fucking whiny.
Taking a cottage cheese, putting chutney on it, and then smoothing some cottage cheese on top of it. You're so fucking middle class.
This is the middle class cast.
It is, yeah.
Crazy train, but we're all sitting in first class.
Crazy, just go sing into the restaurant.
I really quite like.
And then you got Omer just being middle class, and then just going, don't like those immigrants.
That's pretty middle class.
He hasn't done it this episode. He's doing well.
He's like the world's most foreign Daily Mail reader.
Fuck immigrants.
Zebras.
Fuck the zebras and fuck the mackerel. I'm still on it.
What do you think about black and white zebras?
Not right. Let's try not to go on a rant about the subject, but. Daily Mail, I saw the front page.
Omer's got an anecdote, everyone.
I saw the front page the other day, and it was,
we need a buzzer.
When will Google block child porn?
Never.
Well, it's kind of. I think that what they think
already does.
I think there's two.
Try searching.
Yeah. If you Google gut, right, you're going to do it because it fucking flags now. But I can pretty much guess if I Google the words child porn. First thing that's probably going to come up is a Wikipedia page on paedophilia or something on it, and then it'll probably be like current news articles or something about. Things that have been happening, right? I can't just be like Google image search. There's some 5-year-old Fanny.
Go shopping.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Translate. It's not going to work. So I don't know when will Google ban child porn?
Sorry.
The answer to when will Google ban child porn is
somebody just adding a 5-year-old to a cart. It's just so fucking hilarious in my mind for no reason.
When will Google ban child porn? Surely the answer is when it has more powers than that of a mere search provider.
Yeah.
Like, what do they think Google is? The internet? They think that, like, well, we went down to internet offices today and we asked them.
I think they think it's what Daily Mail readers think everything is, which is immigrants are going to eat our children,
and then sex with them,
and then fuck their corpses from inside themselves
on Google.
Yeah, you were reminding me about Facebook for something else the other day. What was it about? Because on the subject of kind
we
of
are on Facebook, by the way. If you do want to add us,
I don't want Crazy Train fans adding us on
anti-social networking.
Yeah, people are welcome to subscribe, but I'd rather they went to emotionally.
On Facebook, but fuck you, I'm not going to add you.
Or Twitter, I guess most of us are on Twitter.
Twitter works, yeah.
So it's twofold with Facebook at the minute.
Okay.
And when I did tell you about what I wanted to rant about, it was one thing, but it actually has become less annoying compared to the second. The first thing, really briefly, was
fewer annoying.
Fewer annoying and more...
Fewer annoying.
Fewer annoying.
Yeah.
It was people who, for instance, will put up a picture of, I don't know, fucking Tweety Pie, right?
Who's fucking Tweety Pie?
Sylvester. It's a scandal. Daily Mail. When will Google stop?
When will this black and white cat, this mixed race cat?
People will put up a picture of like a cartoon character, like Yosemite Sam or anybody like that, and then they have some kind of fucking quote like, "Oh, I'm crazy, and that's why you're my friend." You know, I've said this before.
God,
if you were crazy, if you were genuinely crazy, you'd be in a fucking asylum.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be just putting it on Facebook.
No.
Right? You're not crazy. You're not a fucking individual. You are not a precious little snowflake. Fuck off.
What's the topic?
I'm crazy because melons.
Tyler Durden train, apparently.
Yeah. But no, right, beyond that, so that's quite annoying. Yeah. It's also pictures, how many pictures a day do you see of Marilyn Monroe and they go, she's fat but attractive, right? Nobody has ever said she's the most attractive woman ever, and nobody ever called her fat. Yeah, alright, but it's not a universally proven fact that she's the most attractive. Yeah, of course. Or Netta Skog.
Yeah.
Netta Skog.
Who?
Netta Skog. You spoke for the tourist ass.
Oh.
She's cute. I didn't fart, that was the chair. Anyway, so now, for instance, Brad, when you do your shows and things, mobs, you can promote for a certain fee, you can promote your posts, yeah? What you normally do is promote a link or promote a video or a picture, yeah? You can promote any fucking banal thing you want to say.
Sure.
And all I am getting, it started off with religious bullshit. Yeah. Just like 2 sentences of, like, God used Moses, who had a stutter, to get his message across. What's holding you back? Right? Exactly, right? Motherfucker, it's all about religion.
The Ten Commandments, and Moses did not have a stutter.
At least not
bullshit like that. But we're not going to debate religion. We're not going to debate religion about it, because it's more what they're posting is bullshit rather than white, right? But at least I kind of get that if you are religious and you believe you're saving other people's souls by letting them know about it.
Okay.
I don't agree with it. To me, it's as pushy as people was complaining about Jehovah's Witnesses going door to door.
Okay.
I think it's just as pushy. Fuck off. I don't want to hear it. But at least there is a point.
Yeah.
At least there's something they're trying to do. In their heart of hearts, they genuinely believe they're saving souls.
Having said that, I find atheists 10 times more fucking
annoying. Oh god, yeah, we've talked about that many times. Why do we listen to Ricky Gervais? He's just a fucking comedian.
Ricky Gervais and what's the other guy? Richard Dawkins. I fucking hate that guy because he just comes across a really hateful prick, whether he's atheist or religious. Or
the other things I'm seeing posted, right, and people are paying to get. And I'm not nowhere on my Facebook is anything to do with religion. So why am I getting these LinkedIn posts? Yeah. Right, I've got barely any kind of Christian or born-again Christian friends, especially ones who don't post much about it. I've got some friends who are, but they don't like cry about it all day long and let you know. So I don't know why these things work. But what's coming up now are non-religious ones, which are just like... And this is exactly the same thing as you get on these bullshit pictures of fucking Tweety Pie, which is, are your friends... And you see people always hold it back, like, they always put posts like, oh, I need to find out who my true friends are. I'm deleting. It's time for me now, and then they just go and get fucking drunk, and that's time for me, apparently.
Right.
No, read a fucking book, learn something. Stop, go and watch some. But she was the fucking worst for it all the time.
I told you that.
Fucking
at the
bitch.
time.
But I did
a PowerPoint presentation and everything.
Yeah. People are
to be fair, it was Open Office Impress.
People are giving Facebook money. People are giving Facebook money to put on my wall posts, and I remember almost
you
word for
specifically?
word. Yeah, they paid to see me. To put on my fucking wall.
Who would do that?
Are your friends holding you back? Time for you, and it's always you in capitals. Time for you to make the most of yourself, right? Bullshit and fucking unimaginable. No, what's the word? Encouragement, like motivational sayings that don't actually mean anything.
Oh, good, yeah.
That's bullshit. Like the Family Guy did a whole episode about it, where Brian wrote a book where he was like, dream it, want it, fuck it. I don't know what it was called, right? And it's exactly that stuff.
To be fair,
it's quotes like, if you want it, you should go for it. Nobody can tell you can't. Can't what? Fuck. Nobody can tell me what. So I want to be.
To be fair, a lot of people tell me I can't.
I want to fight 13 shabs at once.
Not going to happen.
Nothing's stopping Mo, man.
Well, and there's another quote earlier that counters it, and it's an even better quote. It says, "Just because it's your dream doesn't mean you should get it. Otherwise, every child would grow up to be a spaceman."
That would be an awesome fleet of spacemen.
Another bunch of 5 years.
I'm going to Mars.
That's why they're adding into the cart. They're building up a small NASA space program.
But fuck it, stop paying Facebook. I get when I get adverts, I even get like some of the bullshit adverts, and you always get like, this is why you should have a blog in 2013.
Yeah.
Come to my seminar now, like. Bullshit.
I pay for...
Yes, but you have to advertise on products.
I'm advertising... firstly, if I put a gig or a show on or something, I've got a bottom line.
Do you want to plug it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I've got a bottom line.
At Marketing 101.
I like to pay for my advertising, but free advertising, fuck off.
Okay, because all 4 of you listening to this.
Hello.
Yeah,
Barry, 3 partners and
I've got bottom line costs I've got to recoup, and the easiest way to do that is for advertising.
Sure.
Yeah, but for people to... I noticed I now have the option, like if I'd done a status, I thought it was funny, I could pay for the same thing. I'm not recouping anything for that.
No.
And I can tell you from running a page, the minimum charge is £4 a post.
Yeah.
Well, I put
a couple of comics.
I normally, whenever I post something on Facebook and people will like, I'll get a fair amount of likes or whatever, it's something that's happened to me or something I've seen, and I put it up, I put a picture or something, and people will go like. Right, 10, 20 likes, that's fine, right? That's me enjoying entertaining my friends. I put up something the other day, the first time ever, I came up with an idea, I came up with something funny, and I purely put it up because it made me laugh, and it was I just put, my favourite person to quote has to be myself, Omer, Ibrahim 2013.
Oh yeah.
Right, I just thought it was a funny one-liner, right? I found that on Memebase, like later on in the day, getting like somebody snapshotted it, one of my friends, put it up, got whatever amount of likes, whatever you call them on Memebase. That's cool, that's fine, right? What did I do? Did I fucking capitalise on it? No. What am I going to do with that now?
You should jet your job in and start drawing cartoons for them.
Yeah. What am I going to do?
Crazy career advice.
Like, am I famous? No. Am I some kind of
front page of Reddit?
Am I? Fuck 'em. Am I some kind of philosopher now because I had a quote that, at the very most, maybe like 500 people thought was witty?
Yeah.
And when I will give that a thumb up.
And 30 of them probably thought, hey, it's that wrestler.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Is that wrestler? He once wrestled Jimmy Snooker.
Not that he likes to bang on about it or anything.
No.
He's the guy with the anecdotes.
Yeah.
The man of 1,000 holes.
We've
By holes you mean stories.
We've had conversations off of the podcast before. Internet fame.
Yeah.
You're not famous. You're not famous. Like, you can't... You might... Right, you get 1,000 people. 1,000 fucking people go, oh, I want to follow this guy on Twitter. Right, I want to know what it was. It's not famous.
No.
You're not famous a fucking tool. How many albums did Michael Jackson sell? And there are more famous people than
Loads.
him. Yeah, a lot.
Many more.
Quite many. Not many more than 1,000.
What about statistics
right?
here? A lot.
Not many more people famous than Michael Jackson.
Like, we sit here and we joke and we do this podcast, right? But if 3 people are listening to this, if we, like you say, we're joking, if 3 or 4 people listen to this, that's fine.
Yeah.
We do this for entertainment, and if one person gets a chuckle out of it, and I know 2 or 3 people who do listen, that's great. I absolutely love that. I do this because I like sitting here with my friends.
Yeah.
If we didn't have that laptop on, we'd still be talking. Cottage cheese and chutney. We're just having a laugh.
And really horrible meat.
It's people who fucking think. And the internet has changed the world. The internet has created jobs that didn't exist before. It's made celebrities that didn't exist.
It has also
for good or for bad.
made a lot of jobs that did exist redundant.
Yes, of course, that's true.
Good.
But also, like, for instance, I was looking on one of the kind of like the gaming YouTube guys I subscribe to, and like he was like, "Oh, I don't know what company I'm going to go with," and I noticed on his next podcast, for want of a better word, he had a different like sponsor at the beginning. I'm like, he's getting paid, so this is a twofold thing. He's getting paid to just play through a game, like just do some
really
funny videos.
Yeah,
no, it's pointless. But so all this guy does is commentate as he's playing.
Yep.
Right, Rob, as his name is, right, and He will commentate as he's playing a game. People find that funny, and the way he presents it, they want to see it.
And if that was all it was, I would have no issue with that.
Yeah.
Fine.
But, right, so a company have obviously gone to him, and he's obviously getting the YouTube kind of sponsorship with it as well, but another company have gone to him, hey, we noticed you get so many hits a month, what if we give you a few quid to stick our advert at the front? Maybe people will come to us.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, yeah, cool, that's a business, right? And then I looked up what the company that was sponsoring him were. They are a company...
EDL!
It's EDF, we've decided.
They are a company who sponsor YouTube videos.
That's it.
So... I can understand if they were a gaming website.
Yeah.
So you go on to, or even like if they were a gaming shop. So for instance, Rob puts a video up of him playing through Alan Wake. Right, we were playing that stuff,
okay.
right? And you make a really, really funny one, and you do a 10-part series, and then go, we really, really like your stuff, we're going to sponsor you to play it, and then basically what will happen is game.co.uk. So if they like your video, I wonder why he's sponsored, they click on the sponsor, they go to the website, and maybe they buy a game and spend some money.
It's generally how it works.
It's generally how it works. But the guys sponsoring him are purely a company that all they do is pay YouTube companies to get sponsored. Like YouTube videos to be sponsored. So I go to your website, and all it does is link me to other YouTube videos from other people you sponsor. Where do you earn money out of this? It's got to be some guy sitting in it's probably a subsidiary of another company.
Yeah.
Right? But they're not linking up. I can't find out if they're linked to, Game or GameStop or a review website.
I still don't know how they make money.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be some guy in an office who fucking loves computer games and has got a shitload of money and wants to sponsor people to play computer games. But that's what I'm saying is that's created at least 2 jobs that didn't exist before.
2,
at least.
That offsets the death of the high
No.
So those 2 jobs are safe.
Imagine that by how many there are people that do.
Stores died because they refused to move on and be competitive.
There is an element of that.
I know they couldn't compete financially, but I would say everyone said, HMV, the prices were out of whack with Amazon and Play. Yes, they were. They should have focused on having intelligent staff who could actually know what they were talking about.
Absolutely.
But you were better off with a search box and recommended like Amazon did, and that's why they failed.
But also, HMV are the only. I mean, you can't. Companies like CEX do second hand. They're the only new stockist of music. So sell some fucking music. Even if and
maybe take it higher up, not make shit music.
Well, yeah,
that also helps.
But it doesn't matter. People will buy shit music. People like shit music, and that shit music makes money. So sell it to them.
You mean dubstep?
Well, yeah. But people. I remember when it first came, like when the idea of like digital music was first hitting.
It's too quiet. Something's
going to happen. You used to be able to walk into...
He's got this wide-eyed look of just, I'm going to take you both down in one shot.
You used to
Stand
walk
back
into
to
shops.
back, I'm low on bullets.
I know this is in the States, so my brother used to tell me. You used to walk into a shop with your USB MP3 player, or iPod, whatever it was, and you had a dock. Yeah?
Yes, I remember
You
that.
would plug in, you would put money into the machine and download tracks.
Right.
And they were cheap, so it wasn't worth pirating them at home.
Sure.
An album would be like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
A lot of people who do pirate will pirate no matter what you charge. But a lot of people won't bother.
A lot of people just don't want to pay for shit.
Exactly, yeah. But a lot of people at the same time are just like, oh, if I can pick up this album for £3, I'm not going to bother downloading it.
And to be
because a packet of discs, because I don't know where I put my last packet of discs, I want to burn it off in the car, so I'm going to have to buy them, that's going to cost me a £5.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll just buy it for £3.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense.
If you could walk into a shop and do that, so like, it's not a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
It'd be no more difficult than buying a Coke. And you would need a shop. If digital music goes that way, you would need, and you were just selling, say, digital music and digital movies, you would need a shop the size of a fucking phone box.
Yeah.
So you would make a fortune.
I would prefer they didn't go that route just because I'm quite tall. So, I'd like to be comfortable.
Oh, my head.
It's just
my head, I don't want to buy this movie anymore, I hate everything. I'm just middle classing up.
I'm just putting some more
college shoes there.
The kind of thing, I don't mind going, I still go to shops, I still look around, I still will buy things. It's not that...
I won't.
I find myself going to places like HMV, but I'm annoyed. I get cross at myself in a way because I go around with my phone on Amazon.co.uk and go, oh, I can get that cheap. I might download.
Yeah, I get really fucked. So there's a difference between doing it in HMV, right? Oh, it's a faceless crime stealing from them. It's not, but nobody gives a shit. That member of staff gets his wages. People come into my fucking shop where the grand total of staff is me, and on a Saturday my little Saturday boy.
That still sounds good.
Right, and they will fucking do it in front of me. Not only will they... Nicole Scherzinger.
Is he the one who used to be the one who...
Williams.
Let's just say Lady Gaga.
People will Google a bike or something in front of me. Not only will they Google it, and I can answer that. I've often looked up the price of something, gone in a shop and gone, no, that's a bit too pricey, I might as well just get it online. Right? You've got to be clever these days, but people will come into me, look it up on their phone, and turn the fucking phone to me to show me how cheap they can find it. Like, that's not morally fucking bankrupting to me.
No, you're a sole trader.
Just call them out next time off from the Wi-Fi code.
Yeah. Well, no, last time it happened, I was just like...
Speed up, you're stealing from me.
Last time it happened, I just went, oh, you should get it from them, that's cheaper. Yeah. And he did not have a fucking clue what to say. And then he was like, no, well, if you could knock it down. And I said to him, I get people who don't do that to me every day, will come in and give me, I think it was a brake set or something, like a brake and gear set. It was like 40 quid and you could get it for like 30. And I said, one, you don't know how good a condition that is in the box, but two, I could sell that any day for 40 quid. Anybody can walk in and go, have you got this, this and this? And they don't want the specific model you want, they just want something to work. And 40 quid is a bargain. It is cheap for everything you were getting in this set.
Okay.
Right? It's basically half a bike.
I know nothing about bikes.
No, it's basically all the brakes, it's all the brakes and... all the brake and gear mechanisms, all the levers to operate them,
that sounds quite
all the cables to operate them, and all the nuts and bolts to fit them.
This sounds quite... those things, I don't know much about bikes, but they do sound quite important.
They're important and they're expensive. Yeah. It'd be like me going to you, right, so I've got these bits for your car, it's like all of your clutch.
No, this is also an analogy that won't work.
No, but you know how you've had your car break down, you know how expensive things are.
Yeah.
It'd be like me going, okay, like, so your car's in a pretty bad state, I've got all of the brake equipment
you've seen my car.
I've got all the hoses for the brakes, I've got everything to make the brakes work, from the pedal to the caliper.
Yeah.
Right,
and I've got this. You've got an Xbox, but he sells a kit which is your kettle lead and your HDMI cable and your charger and 2 pads.
Okay, cool.
For a £5.
That's ridiculous.
You know that's really, really good.
Well, I mean,
but you know you could probably...
How are you making money on that?
Well, let's say I'm selling it for... Even if I'm selling it at 40 quid, that's still a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Right? You know you could probably pick that up somewhere for 35.
Okay.
You could probably go to eBay that and get it second hand. But it's still a deal because you pick it up. But it's... Why fucking show me how cheap you can get it?
Yeah.
What I'm selling is crucial. And I could sell it any day at that price.
Well, this is the thing.
The best one is... What's your cheapest bike? Oh, it's this one here, 135 quid. Got any cheaper? I was holding out on you. That is the fucking magic question. Here's one for 50. In fact, I will give you £8 to take this bike away. Well done on asking that question.
And you get a little bully as well.
And bully's special prize, get cut.
I'm spending fewer and fewer on...
So you're doing it wrong, you're doing
But I went to a boot fair today and there were DVDs there of movies I like, or movies I would like to see. And they're dirt cheap. I don't own Beetlejuice, and I kind of saw that.
Really? That's a good game.
I love it. I just haven't got around to picking it up.
Yeah, I've got
50p, great. The original Death at a Funeral, Frank Oz one, I really want to see. 50p. Yeah, that doesn't sound...
Is he in character as Yoda? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, he directed it. Yeah.
So that'd be better.
Yeah, Tyrion Lannister in it, though, which is always awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Action you have.
From Hell, I haven't seen that for years. For 50p, I might as well watch it.
Sure.
But I didn't pick up any of them.
No.
Because I sat around and thought, well, Beetlejuice might come on Netflix next week.
Yeah, this is it. And I'm the same way. Like, I've been into... Because my dad came over a few weeks ago and he tends to go DVD shopping quite a few places. We go to CEX, we go to Blockbuster, we do boot fairs while he's about. And... I was balking at spending 99p on DVDs, and these were in Blockbuster on sale. You can see the discs, and I'm like, no, I mean, Starship Troopers is on Netflix, RoboCop is on Netflix. I haven't watched them yet.
RoboCop's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I'm slightly different from that.
Come back.
I'm sorry. Gone to watch RoboCop.
When will I learn that saying stuff like that won't help? Oh, there he is.
Came back with that shutting the door again.
Yeah.
How did you go?
He was RoboCop 3. I lost interest.
Oh, okay. He can face.
No, I'm the opposite. I don't have anything like Netflix. I don't have any of those kind of digital subscription media things. And
I've not got a house.
Yeah, I don't think. I do have a house. You've both been.
Yeah,
you have. Come around my house.
I've been in your house. Yeah. Sorry about that. I hope it came out of the carpet easily.
No, except in your spare room.
Yeah. No, there is no spare room. Yeah, same room. Yeah.
Callbacks
that weren't recorded. Well done, guys.
Oh yeah, we weren't recording yet, were we?
Yeah, nicely done.
We made a joke. Earlier about.
You made a callback to something that wasn't recorded ever.
Nice.
Yeah,
but
that would be like if in Return of the King, Frodo used an item he hasn't given him a theatrical cut of Fellowship.
Interesting. I quite like physically owning like a DVD or something like that. I'm a collector.
And you just bought the 4-disc Lord of the Rings set,
Yes,
right?
I did.
Awesome. Let's not say any more about that. Fucking hell.
No, I quite like having things on my shelves and like looking at them and owning them. I do download like digital music because CDs. CDs. I listen to most of my music on my iPhone, so buying CDs, porting them over is a lot more complicated than buying it for a bit cheaper on my phone or on my tablet anyway. But I do quite like. I don't think I may get Netflix or anything like that, but I'm still like, if I really really like it, I will probably still buy it later. For instance, Game of Thrones. I finally got around to seeing the first series.
Okay.
I bought it. I didn't. My parents bought me a bootleg from Cyprus.
Right, it's almost as bad as what we just did.
No, actually, interesting fact. There's no copyright law in Cyprus because the country doesn't exist. You can walk into.
So fuck
I think it does.
No,
how did you get there?
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
It's just
country doesn't exist.
the map,
right? Because of the way it's not recognised as part of Turkey or blah blah.
How
blah,
was
blah.
your holiday in Here There Be Dragons?
The only country that recognises it in Turkey is Turkey,
right.
And so it doesn't exist. You know when there was that Securitas raid and there was like billions went missing?
Yeah.
Right? That money's in North Cyprus. Everybody knows about it.
Right.
Everybody knows exactly where it is. The guys aren't even...
Well, they do now.
Yeah, no, everybody fucking knows. The government, I'm not saying anything nobody knows. The money's sitting out there. And the government, the British government are going, can we come in there and get these people? And they're like, yeah, but you can't just walk into a land you don't recognise and kidnap people.
Yeah.
If you come in, if you recognise us as a country, you can come in and take it.
It sounds like Time Bandits somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's no copyright law there. My parents brought me back a copy of it. It would have cost me about £5 to get these really nice quality DVDs of it. Right? I liked it. I didn't love it. I'm glad I didn't pay 30 quid for it. But in a year's time or so, if I saw it for a tenner on box in a box set, I would probably buy it to have because I enjoyed it and
I'm terrible with money.
Oh god, yeah.
I like buying things I already own.
Yeah, but all I've got is
cottage
like a little...
cheese and chutney.
That's how I afford all these
Sometimes
things.
I will take my cottage cheese and chutney and smear it over my old Blu-rays so I can just munch on those while I watch my brand new DVD.
And I
should probably get a house first.
I just lick them naked.
I've got 2 fridges.
You have, but no Blu-ray player.
But no Blu-ray player.
Yeah, you should probably fix that.
Yeah.
Maybe sell one in exchange for a Blu-ray player.
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, if I get I've got a really nice fridge that's broken and one shitty fridge that smells of. This is an interesting story. I left some food.
Hold on, everyone. Omer's got an anecdote.
The man of 8 holes. Go on.
I left my fridge. I didn't use the fridge. It was in the shop for a while, and I don't really use anything in it. And I can't remember what I left. I think it was like
bikes in it.
Keep bikes in the fridge.
Yeah.
Just cold bikes.
Cold
bike storage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold bike seat. Lovely on a hot day.
1 minute. What's the cheapest cold bike you have?
Oh, glad you asked that. I'll give you £8
to take this fridge away.
Yeah, but no. So I left some.
Seriously, mate. I think cold on a hot day.
A cold bike
seat
with like you could freeze the gel inside of them or something. That'd actually be quite fun. If the seat didn't explode because the gel...
Projects,
crazy.
Project. What kind of a project is putting a fucking saddle in the freezer?
An E14 project.
That's true. Better than our last project, which was, Annex of Sudetenland.
Yeah, we still need to cover that.
Yeah, we're doing nice. Just what the fuck? Oh, the 2 fridges. So I evidently left some food in the fridge for about a month.
Worst Lord of the Rings volume ever. The 2 fridges. You have my fridge and my fridge.
No wonder you got that so cheap.
Opened up the fridge after about a month and it absolutely stank. So I washed it out with bleach. Now it smells of bleach.
Well, yeah.
Now all my food tastes of bleach. It's horrible. Absolutely fucking terrible.
That's still nicer than ham wrapped around cheddar.
Yeah,
that's true. On that note, so we'll see you again next time, or you'll hear us.
You'll hear us.
That's how it works.
We won't see you.
No,
I don't want to see you.
So you can.
You're ugly.
You could.
You're not quite as ugly as ham wrapped around cheese.
No, that is
Sponsored by Sheffy Cycles.
So
buy a bike, but not one of my cold ones.
You can find emotion at emotionly14.com. That's the number 14, not the word. Used to be the word, and then some cunt camped on the domain.
Progress.
You can find us on Twitter at emotionally14, also the number. You can send your questions and comments to podcast@e14.33mail.com. Constructive comments only, please. We don't read the rest.
Not deconstructive comments.
No, exactly.
How the fuck do they work?
Yeah,
And not just punctuation, because that's weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Stop whoever's just sending me smiley faces and winks, stop it.
Apostrophe.
And you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Rob Wade Vision. Omer's at the Iron Turk Omer.
No, I think...
Is it just Iron Turk Omer?
I think it's... Yeah, the Iron Turk, at the Iron Turk
Omer. Brad's at Lee Enfield.
I never use it.
Blake is at I don't use Twitter.
Yeah.
Blake
doesn't have Twitter and actually uses it more than me.
You have a smartphone now, you should be on Twitter, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just look at some of the stories that Cat follows and okay.
I only
that's
really use
amusing.
Twitter.
Next question.
I use Twitter
Why
to
don't you use
follow.
the @JokeSniper and we're done with it?
That works.
Yeah.
See if we can get
I
that
use
for you.
my Twitter to follow people who live in other countries that I don't get to see anymore.
But the thing is, though,
Stalking!
I would join Twitter, but I wouldn't actually post anything.
Same. Yeah,
you
do
see
it.
how often I post on Facebook? It's very rare.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
not plugging a gig, you haven't got to do anything. So.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And you can also follow... No, we've done all the Twitters. So
you can also watch me eating cottage cheese.
You can find...
at www.omereatcottagcheese.com.
You can probably get that cheap.
Probably. Yeah.
So you can...
How cheap?
already
Have you got a
taken.
cheaper one?
So it's cold.
Yeah.
How was it already taken?
We've recorded this in advance. How does this work?
Yeah.
You can write and review us on iTunes. You can share with your friends. Sorry? You could. You should.
You could buy some Premier Burger cheese.
You could chuck wood like a woodchuck.
She's already been.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could wank?
Alright, on that note, we'll see you
we need
later.
to chuck, so I'm going for a poo.
Goodbye.